Marian senior Jasmine Mooney spends a lot of her time soaring and scoring. A lot of her kills are set up by teammate and fellow captain Gianna Augusti. It's hard to imagine two of the best players in the state not performing at a high level for the Phillies. Augusti and Mooney have been a part of two teams that have made it to the state championship, but we all have to start somewhere. For as talented as Mooney is, she didn't start as a freshman at a school that's usually loaded with talent.
I remember Gianna and I used to sit on the floor at the end of the bench because there weren't enough chairs. But yeah, I had to work for the position, and once I got it, I kept it because I just knew I kept having to work hard to stay in that position.
I don't know if you've had a chance to think about it yet, but have you thought about, wow, we were those kids sitting at the end of the bench? I mean, how crazy is that?
Yeah, I drive one of them to school and to practice sometimes, and she always talks about how she's at the end of the bench, and it just makes me sad a little bit to think about that it was already 4 years ago.
Who's that? You say?
Tatiana Zleniak, and I live next to her and her sister, so we carpool to school and to practice a lot.
Even while she was competing with the seniors to get off the bench, Mooney still respected them and looked up to them. Many girls growing up around here dream of playing on this court one day, and they idolize the young women they're watching star for one of the best programs in the state.
My sister actually graduated the year I was in 8th grade, so we're 4 years apart. They won the state championship her senior year. So ever since then, I was like, wow, I want to be on varsity. I want to play in a state championship. I want to play at that level. Even Rachel Karjeric, one of our coaches, I was like in 4th grade when I was watching her when she was a senior. I just always remember, like, I want to be like those girls. I want to be playing Marian volleyball, going into districts and leagues and states.
Now Toni Galasso is one of those girls. She's a co-captain along with Mooney and Augusti. It's a role the three take very seriously.
Well, coming into Marian, there's a lot of pressure on you, so you just gotta learn to relax, and you gotta help the freshmen out, and they have a lot of responsibilities, and you just kind of be like their mothers, basically. Well, the school part of it stresses you out as a freshman. So after school, we have practice later, so we go in the blue room and we try to do homework together, and then when you get on the court, it's you gotta forget all those problems, and then we just kind of help each other out.
Being a leader is helping Augusti with a part of her game she struggles with, being too hard on herself on the court.
Yeah, because on the court, I kind of get mad at myself, and I don't want the girls to get mad at themselves, because after a play, if you make a mistake, there's always the next play, and you just got to forget it. And I try to teach myself that, but I'm not really good, so I try to teach the other girls that.
Mooney feels the family atmosphere of Marian volleyball is a big contributor to their success. For example, the senior seems to always make herself available when a teammate has a question.
One of the freshmen already texted me this year, and they were like, what do I do? How do I make Doc happy? And I just said that if he yells at you, it's a good thing. I used to cry when I used to get home from practice because I was so nervous, and he would yell at me all the time, but it really means he cares about how you play and your improvement.
That really molds you? You feel what you went through and everything made you what you are?
Yeah, I had a lot of pressure on me. He always tried to make me my best, and I thank him for that. So
the three captains have come a long way, but they remember what it was like when they were first starting out, and that's why you'll see them before every game cheering on the JV team and the next generation of leaders at Marian Catholic.